Afghanistan, the land of endless wars for over 2 millennia. Afghanistan has been a land that swallows empires whole. From Alexander the Great to modern-day superpowers, no one has ever truly conquered it. They all come with armies and leave with broken dreams. In this video, we're diving deep into the reasons why Afghanistan remains one of the most strategically important, yet most ungovernable, countries in the world. Chapter 1. The Graveyard of Empires. Afghanistan's geography is both breathtaking and brutal. Towering mountains, narrow valleys, and a climate that ranges from burning deserts to freezing snow. This terrain has been the first line of defense for its people for thousands of years. When the British Empire tried to extend its control here in the 19th century, they were humiliated in the First Anglo-Afghan War. Out of an entire army of 16,000 men, only one survived the retreat from Kabul in 1842. The Soviets came next in 1979. They brought tanks, helicopters, and massive firepower. But after a decade of guerrilla warfare, they too were forced to withdraw. And then came the United States in 2001, with the most advanced military in history. 20 years later, the Taliban returned to power in just 11 days after U.S. forces began to leave. Chapter 2. The Taliban's Return. The speed of the Taliban's comeback in 2021 shocked the world. It wasn't just a military victory. It was a collapse of the Afghan government from within. Corruption, lack of trust in leadership, and decades of foreign interference created a vacuum. In rural areas, the Taliban had never truly disappeared. They maintained shadow governments, courts, and local support networks. When U.S. forces left, they simply stepped into the power void. Chapter 3. The Opium Economy. Afghanistan produces more than 80% of the world's opium. For decades, poppy cultivation has been the lifeline of its rural economy, and a major source of funding for insurgent groups. While the Taliban has occasionally announced bans on cultivation, the global demand for heroin has made enforcement nearly impossible. This opium economy fuels corruption, funds conflicts, and ties Afghanistan into a dangerous global drug trade. Chapter 4. The Hidden Wealth Beneath the Soil. Beneath Afghanistan's rugged mountains lie vast deposits of untapped wealth: lithium, rare earth minerals, copper, gold, and iron. In 2010, a U.S. geological survey suggested Afghanistan could become the Saudi Arabia of lithium, a metal crucial for electric car batteries. But the same instability that keeps foreign armies at bay also prevents large-scale mining. Whoever controls these resources in the future could hold incredible economic power. Chapter 5. Life under endless war for ordinary Afghans. War is not an event, it's a constant reality. Children grow up knowing the sound of gunfire. Before they learn to read, families are forced to flee their homes again and again, chasing a fragile hope for safety. Yet, amid the hardship, there is resilience. Afghan culture is rich with poetry, music, and traditions that have survived every empire's invasion. In villages and cities alike, people find ways to live, celebrate, and dream despite the chaos. Chapter 6. Why no one wins in Afghanistan. Afghanistan's strength lies in its people's fierce independence and the land's natural defenses. Foreign powers underestimate how deeply rooted tribal alliances and local identities are. Here, loyalty to one's community often outweighs loyalty to a centralized government, and that makes occupation nearly impossible. Every empire leaves Afghanistan with a lesson, but few seem to learn it before making the same mistake. Afghanistan is more than just a battlefield. It's a place where history repeats itself in cycles of conquest and resistance. It's a land of beauty, tragedy, and untapped potential. A reminder that sometimes the hardest place to win is not on the battlefield, but in the hearts of the people.